God doesn't care about me, and sometimes I feel like He doesn't see me. Welcome back to episode 3 of Godly Armor, where we learn to fight the lies of the world using God's truth. About a year ago, I was in a deep depression where I felt like no matter how many times I cried out to the Lord and prayed to Him, He didn't care about me and He didn't see me. Until one day, I was using the sauna and I heard Him speak to me and tell me to talk to this girl. I didn't want to have a conversation with a stranger that I didn't know, but the more I resisted, the more I kept hearing Him say, talk to her. So I told her I liked her outfit, and I told her that God told me to tell her this. And that led to a conversation between her and I. And honestly, it was a really good conversation. We were just talking about Him and how great He is. Towards the end of this conversation, she mentioned the word Elroy. And she said that God is Elroy. Now, at that time, I didn't really study my Bible. I just would read it just to check it off that I read my Bible, but that intrigued me, and I went back to study the word and what it meant. And that led me to Genesis 16. In Genesis 16, there's a story about Abram's servant, Hagar, who was very badly mistreated by his wife. And so Hagar decided to run away. And in the middle of running away and feeling desperate, alone, and probably neglected, an angel of the Lord came to her. And after speaking with the angel of the Lord, Hagar decided to name the Lord Elroy, which means the God who sees me. I feel like after talking to that girl, I believe God used my obedience because He had something waiting for me in that conversation. He used that moment and He used that person that I didn't want to talk to remind me that He is Elroy, which is the God who sees me. Sometimes it might feel like He doesn't care and like He doesn't hear our prayers, but He does. Our feelings don't change who He is. So I pray that next time you feel like He doesn't see you and He doesn't care, you remember the story about Hagar. Remember that He is Elroy, the God who sees me. Jesus loves you, I love you, and I'll see you next episode. Peace.